Well, welcome back to another Keep Moving with Emily. I'm Emily, your adaptive fitness trainer, helping you keep moving. And today I've got a buddy, a workout buddy. You know, I always say working out with a friend always is helpful for the accountability, a little bit of competition, and the social aspect too. So grab a buddy and join us for this full body Tabata workout. Tabata is a high intensity interval format where you work for 20 seconds, rest for 10. All the exercises are going to be up on the screen, but before we get started, we got to warm it up. But we're going to take a little bit of a body scan. So find yourself to a chair. We're going to sit up nice and tall. I just want you to check in with your body. This body scan is just a great way to kind of check in with your body, see if you're experiencing any symptoms, acknowledge those things. Hopefully by the end of the workout, muscles will feel a little bit looser, maybe not so much pain. Maybe your mood will be boosted. But this is a great way to just be aware of your body, see what it needs, and let that inform you on how you should move your body today. Okay? So wherever you're at, just take a big breath in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Really focus on being present here today. Taking a few moments out of your busy day. Take care of your body. All right, check in with your cognition. How are we feeling today? Are we feeling clear-minded? Are we feeling a little foggy? Just be aware of that. Slow the movements down if you need to. Good. Check in with your mood. How are you showing up today? Are you feeling anxious? Are you feeling stressed? Overwhelmed, maybe feeling joyful. Whatever that is, just acknowledge that. It's welcome here. Check in with your fatigue. Did you wake up feeling exhausted or maybe more energized? Maybe that gives you an opportunity to try some of the exercises standing. As we move down to like our shoulders and our trunk and our legs, just check in with any numbness, tingling, maybe a little bit of weakness or balance issues. Just acknowledge those things. If you need to sit down, give yourself permission to do these exercises seated if you need to. Hanging onto a chair or walker, that's fine too. And the last thing I like to do is just set an intention. Why are you showing up today? Is it to just be motivated to move your body? Do you want to feel stronger today, physically, mentally, emotionally, whatever that is? Set that intention. And we're going to get started. So let's take a big breath in up overhead. Reach those arms up. Exhale it out. And we're going to get warmed up using the Tabata music. So if you're ready, let's go. All right, if you're ready, our warm-up is up on the screen. We're just going to start with breathing in for 4 counts, but we're going to use those arms. So breathe in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We're here for 20 seconds. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale those arms down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. One more. Exhale it out. So normally this is when we would rest. But we're just going to kind of move into the next move, which is just opening up those arms nice and big, opening up our chest. And now, if you want to tap that foot to the side, warm up the hips, go for it. Good. Nice. So arms are coming across our body, opening up the chest. Good. Now, if you're doing this standing, you can be here, or you can do the seated version like my dad. Good. Stay here. Nice. All right. Keep it up. Keep those arms out nice and wide, tiny little circles forward. Good, you can add in a knee march if you'd like. Core is nice and strong. Reverse the direction. Sorry, we're way too close. Good, nice. Now we're gonna go palms to the sky, palms to the ground. Good, and then come forward. Good, and out to the side. Perfect, one more time forward. Perfect. All right, from here we're gonna go ski your arms. So bring that chest towards the sides, inhale, arms up overhead. Rest. So you're hearing the Tabata music. Obviously with our exercises, we're gonna work those 20 seconds, rest for those 10, but we're warming up right now, so just moving through these movements. Round 4. So we're already round 4, halfway there. Good, last one up. Exhale down. Perfect. All right, so we're gonna move into those shoulder rolls. Roll those shoulders back. Nice big movement. Squeeze in those shoulder blades. Roll the shoulders forward this time. Nice. We're going to keep moving through. Perfect. The next thing is called a spinal twist. So we're going to just reach across the body. Nice little spinal twist. Perfect. We're warming up our spine. We're warming up our core. Good. We're reaching that arm to that opposite corner, starting to work our brain. Perfect. You can go whatever speed you want. If this is too fast, you can always slow it down. Nice. Perfect. All right, so the next one we're gonna do is called a reach over. So I like to place my forearm on my thigh. I'm gonna reach up and over, and then reach up and over. So we're stretching out the core, stretching out our shoulders. Good.
Round 6.
We're already on round 6. We got 2 more to go. Let's go for last one here. Perfect. We'll start with our lower body now. So grab underneath that knee, pull the knee up to the chest, rotate in the ankle, point and flex the toe, and then switch. Not holding for too long. This is kind of what you call dynamic stretching. We want to move gently through these movements. Our muscles are not warm enough yet to hold a stretch. Good. Last one here. Pull that knee up, rotate the ankle.
Work. Round 7.
Good. All right. Now we're going to do hamstring scoops. So you're going to extend that right foot out, heels on the ground, toes pointed up. I want you to reach down towards that toe and then big circle, open up those arms like so. Reach and scoop. Good. Almost like you're scooping water and pouring it down your back. Good. Let's do one more. Reach and scoop. Good. Pull that leg in, extend the other foot out, heels on the ground, toes pointed up. Reach and scoop. So this is what we're doing, stretching out that hamstring. This is our last round here. We're stretching our hamstring, also stretching our chest. I want you to sit up nice and tall each time. Reach those arms up overhead and then big circle. Good. Nice. Last one. Very nice. All right. We should feel nice and warm now. Every part of our body should be nice and warm. I want you to grab your weights, grab your tennis ball or your theraband and a chair, and we're going to get started with our Tabata. Again, this workout can be done seated or standing. We're going to be doing kind of both versions. So grab a swig of water and let's get started. All right, friends, grab your tennis ball. We're starting with hand-eye coordination, a neuromotor exercise, connects the brain to the body, also works our dexterity. So grab that tennis ball. Ignore what's up on the screen right now because we're going to do something a little different. Inhale, squeeze that ball. Exhale, release and switch hands. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, release. So we're working dexterity, squeezing nice and tight to that ball. Working a little bit on our breath. Connecting the brain to the rest of our body. Good. Nice. You can continue going through this move if you'd like. Our next move is going to be called a pancake. So we're just tossing the ball from right to left, like so. You're welcome to get started. And if you drop your ball, it's just part of your workout. Good. So we're just tossing from right to left. If you want to add in a spinal twist while you toss, good. I love doing hand-eye coordination exercises with the tennis ball, especially like throughout the day. This is really good for our cognition, hand-eye coordination. Nice. And it works your proprioception. Good. All right, we're going to move on to a single hand toss. So you choose dominant, non-dominant hand, and we're just tossing the ball in the air. You can toss it high, you can toss it low, you can add in that spinal twist again. Good, we'll be here for about 20 seconds. Good. If you drop your ball, it's just part of your workout. Good. Perfect. Maybe you notice one hand is much stronger just because it's your dominant hand. Perfect. During this rest break, we'll go back to that pancake right to left, nice and quick. Good. Keep those eyes forward. See if you can look at the screen and not look at the ball. Definitely a lot more challenging, right? When the whistle blows, I want you to get that ball in your other hand. This time, I'm doing my left hand, so this is my non-dominant hand. So I really want you to focus on catching the ball and then whoop. See, it happens to all of us. Good. Nice. So for the next 4 exercises, we're going to do what's up on the screen. So the next exercise that we're going to be doing is exchanging in front and overhead. So I want you to open up those arms nice and big, squeezing those shoulder blades. Now I want you to exchange the ball in front, squeeze in the chest, switch hands, open up those arms again, rotate palms to the sky, up overhead. Good. So in front and up overhead. Good. Check in with your posture. Are you sitting up nice and tall? I'm sitting on the edge of my chair because this is how I engage my core. Good. There we go. Nice. Each time we're exchanging in front and up overhead. You should feel those shoulders get nice and warm. Good. Let's just keep those arms out nice and small. Yeah, nice and strong. Perfect. Next exercise is behind our back. So sit on the edge of your chair, bring that ball behind your back and in front. Good. Opening up the chest. All day we're kind of hunched over, so this is a really great exercise to work our posture. Switch directions. Go counterclockwise or clockwise, whichever one is opposite. Work that brain. The last 2 exercises we're going to be working the lower body. So getting a nice little stretch in the back. So get those feet at 90 the legs at 90 degrees. Feet are together. We're hinging forward, so bringing our chest towards our thighs. Bring the ball underneath those legs, grab the ball, and then sit up nice and tall.
Round
Good.
7.
So you're working your core because you got to come forward and sit up nice and tall, under the legs and up. If it makes you dizzy, you can keep your eyes forward rather than like bending down if it makes you dizzy. Nice. Couple more here, and we're gonna finish with figure eights. So I want you to channel that inner basketball player, get those feet nice and wide. So I'm taking the ball underneath my left, over my left, under my right, over my right. So nice little figure eight, under, over, under, over. Good, you can exaggerate the movement. You're gonna feel this in your core. Shifting weight from side to side. Nice. And now that you've done these exercises, during commercial breaks, grab that tennis ball, steal it from your dog, and a great way to work your brain and work your body.
Rest.
Awesome. Going ahead and put this down. We're gonna move in to our first set of strength and cardio Tabata exercises. So like I said before, Tabata is where you work for 20 seconds, you rest for 10. There's 8 rounds in each Tabata. And so what you'll notice up on the screen, number 1, we've got sit to stands or seated leg extensions. We're gonna do 4 rounds of those. And then we're gonna do 4 rounds of our cardio exercise, which is rope climb. So sit to stands are a great option. This is something we do every day, you know, functional movement, getting up out of your chair, off the toilet, out of the car. So we're just either gonna sit and stand like so. If you need to use your walker or a countertop or something to hang on to for extra balance, please use that. If standing isn't an option for you, you're gonna do this seated leg extension, lifting the toes, squeezing in the quad like so. Again, we're going for 4 rounds. If you're like, Emily, I want a little bit of a challenge, you can grab a weight and do a weighted sit to stand if you'd like. My legs are a little bit further than shoulder width apart, pushing through the heels, standing up nice and tall. This is for those who maybe don't have too many balance issues because the weight's gonna throw you off. So if you're ready, you can either do that seated leg extension or sit to stand. And then for our rope climbs, we're just reaching and pulling. You can do this seated or standing. So if you're ready, let's go. All right, so you will either be with my dad doing sit to stands. I'm gonna start with the seated leg extensions. Are you ready? Let's go.
Work.
Begin.
Round 1.
So you can just hold the weight at your chest. Good. Yep. Perfect. So you're either doing that sit to stand. Feet can be shoulder width apart, so a little bit further. Perfect. Nice. If we're doing this seated leg extension, I want you to check in with your posture. Rest.
Rest.
Here's an opportunity to just rest. Use this 10 seconds to recover and get ready for the next round. Here we go, friends. So if you're with me with this seated option, sit up nice and tall, core engaged. Let's go.
Round 2.
So you're exhaling as you stand, inhale as you come down. We're really controlling that movement. Good. Pushing through those heels, feeling those quads, glutes, hamstrings on fire. For those of us seated, core is engaged, sit up nice and tall. Lift the toes, squeeze in the quad, rest. Good, maybe during these rest periods, maybe we do some calf raises while we're seated. This is an active recovery, but if you really need those 10 seconds, use them. Here we go, round number 3, go.
Work.
Let's go.
Round 3.
Good. I want you to think about what muscles we're working. Quads, hamstrings, glutes. When we think about the muscles we use, we actually activate them even more, which is super important for neuroplasticity, reconnecting those nerves to those muscles. Rest. Good.
Rest.
You got one more round of these. Are you ready? You choose which version. Seated leg extensions, sit to stands, or keep going. You can always just stand and shift weight. Standing is an exercise too, so don't forget that. I'm gonna finish with my dad with these seated sit to stands. We're almost finished here. We'll rest and then we'll move into those rope climbs. Here we go. Good, yep. Legs are starting to get tired. Rest, drop that weight. We're moving into rope climbs. When that whistle blows, you're reaching one arm up, pulling that elbow down, seated or standing option. You decide, you ready? Let's go. Reach and pull.
Round 5.
Sit up nice and tall, core is engaged. Anytime we reach hands up overhead, you're gonna work that heart rate. So you should feel out of breath during these next 4 rounds. We're also working our brain. Single arm, reach and pull, rest. Good. I kind of like to do an active recovery, so maybe we pump those arms, shake it out, whatever. Standing option, we can be here. We can march in place and do a rope climb, like so. A little bit of a
6.
reach and pull. Sometimes I like to add in my hips. If that feels okay, shifting weight from right to left. If you want a hardcore version, you can jog in place, reach and pull. Good. Here we go. We're here for 20 seconds. Keep working. Quick breath. Nice. Shake it out. Good. Seated or standing version again. You want to try standing? Go for it. You want to do seated? Go for it. Let's go.
Round 7.
We're really working on that range of motion. There you go. Love it, Dad. Reach and pull. We do this every day, reaching up into those cabinets. So you reach real high, drive those elbows down. Perfect. Just think. One more round. Quick little rest. Take out those arms. March it out. Here's our final round. We can do anything for 20 seconds. Are you ready? Let's go.
Work. Round 8.
Round number 8. That's what I like to hear. Let's go, let's go. Reach and pull. I like it. See, I like to work out with good music, with a good beat. So if I can hear the beat and stick with it, that's the goal. But if it's too fast, slow it down. You're almost done. Perfect, rest. Grab some water. We're moving on to number 3. All right, friends, next exercise, we're doing a press up and press forward. You can use a theraband like my dad or a weight like me, seated or standing. Are you ready? Here we go. Press it up and press it forward. Good. So bring it back to your chest, press forward, bring it to your chest, press it up. Good. As we press forward, we're working our chest and our back. Pressing up is working our shoulders. Good. Seated or standing. Perfect. Rest. Good. Use this rest to recover. Get ready. If the weight gets too heavy, you're just going to push those arms forward, push the arms up to the sky. If you're seated with me, check your posture. Here we go. Press it up to the sky and press it forward. Always bringing that weight or theraband back to your chest as your starting position. Again, we're working shoulders as we press it up, working your chest as you press it forward. Good. Reach. Good. Quick little rest. Shake out those arms. The nice thing with the theraband is you kind of get to control the resistance. So if it's too easy, those hands come closer together. If it's too hard, hands are further apart. If you're with the weight, hang on to the ends. Let's go.
Round 3.
Good. Reach it up. Press up, press forward. Good. We're working your brain as you work a little bit of coordination here. Luckily, it is written up on the screen. If you forget what we're doing, we're on number 3. Good. Quick rest. Last round here for these, and then we'll move into jumping jacks for our cardio. Last round of press up, press forward. You ready? Here we go. Press it up. Press it forward.
4.
When we press it forward, it's almost like you're doing a push-up. Nice. Push those arms forward, pull it back. We're also working triceps, so really a compound movement. Multiple muscles at the same time. Good. Woo, rest, drop that weight. We're moving into jumping jacks. You can do arms overhead. You can do a seal jack, hands come together. So you decide which version, seated or standing. You ready? Let's go. So I like to tap my foot out to the side. Good, nice big arms. You're gonna tap the foot. If lower body doesn't work for you, we can be here, just arms. Good, keep it up. Yep, try to sit up nice and tall. Not using the back of the chair. Good. You gotta keep your core engaged. Perfect. Good, rest. Keep it up. Your next option can be a steel jack. Arms come open nice and big, almost like you're clapping the hands together. That's a good option too. So arms come wide and together. Good. Once you figure out the arms, you can tap a foot to the side too. Nice. So if we have problems with our shoulders, like range of motion, this is a really great option too. Good. Good. When we incorporate arms and legs, you're really firing the brain on all cylinders. Quick rest. We got 2 more rounds, friends. Jacks. 2 more. Here we go. Are you ready? When the whistle blows. Here we go.
Work. Round 7.
Now, if you want to do a low impact jumping jack, you can do both feet out and arms up. Less impact on the knees because this high intensity version takes a lot of impact. Good. Keep it up. Yep, you got it. Keep breathing. Keep moving. We got one more. 20 seconds. You can do anything for 20 seconds. Last round, best round. Ready? Let's go.
Work. Round 8.
Round number 8. That's what I like to hear. Let's go. I like this heel jack. When my arm's starting to get tired, it's a great option here. Come on. Perfect. Hang on to it. Nice, and rest.
Rest.
Grab some water, and then we are going to move on to our last one for this round, number 4. All right, friends, we are on our final round. We're going biceps with a knee raise, but we're working the opposite side of the body. So if you're standing like my dad, you're going to hang onto your chair. You're going to lift left knee as you curl right arm. Hang onto that chair for balance, okay? If you are seated with me, we're going to be curling with our right arm. We're going to lift our left knee. If I need to physically lift with my left hand, that's fine too. So as I curl, that left knee comes up and back down. You ready? When that whistle blows, we work. Check your posture, core's nice and strong. Right arm curls,
Work.
left knee raises.
Round 1.
Good, we're really working the brain. As we curl with that right arm, left knee comes up. If you're standing, you're working that balance. Making sure we're hanging on to something for safety. For those of you standing, your challenge is rest and hold.
Rest.
For those of us seated, we're gonna do the same thing. Can you hold and keep that knee up? If not, use this time to rest. When the whistle blows, you go again. Are you ready? Let's go. Curl and lift that knee.
Round 2.
Good, round number 2. So when we move on to round number 3, you're gonna switch sides. So right now we're doing 2 rounds on the right. We'll do 2 rounds on the left. Good. Nice. Going ahead and switch sides if you are standing. Switch sides if we're seated. Weights in our left hand this time. Right knee is raising, left arm is curling. Lots of brain movement, brain work
Round
here.
3.
Let's go. Good. Curling the arm, lifting that knee. Good. Keep it up. Keep breathing. All right, hold and rest. Hang on to it.
Rest.
Core is strong. Ankle mobility is on fire if you're standing. Let's go. Last 20 seconds here.
Round 4.
Good. So those of you who are standing, you are curling and standing as you drive that knee up. You're also working core a little bit. Those of us seated, same thing. Maybe I'm physically lifting that right knee with that right arm. That works too. Good. All right, drop that weight. We're moving on to punches. Seated or standing, you decide. We're just going to be punching straight in front. I always like to incorporate punching because, you know, when we're having a bad day,
Work.
we got to have a healthy
Round
place to channel it.
5.
Let's go. If this is too slow, you can always speed it up. If it's too fast, you can always slow it down. Extending that arm all the way out in front. Good. During our rest break, we're going to do some speed bag. I'll show you what that looks like. Just spin those arms forward right in front of your face. Let's go. All right, next round, we're going to do high crossover punches. So I'm reaching my arm up to one corner and the other. Let's go.
Round 6.
Reach and punch. Let's go. You can speed it up if you want or slow it down. That's up to you. Keep going. Good. Crossing over the midline of our body, connecting our brain. Good. Speed back the other way.
Rest.
Good. Nice little rest recovery here. I want you to go single, single, double punch this time. So right, left, right, right. Right, left, right, right.
Round
Left,
7.
right, left, left. Single, single, double. Good. Really challenges the brain. Good. Single, single, double. Single, single, double. Nice. If that's too confusing, you just stick with those regular punches. Good. Good. All right, back to that speed bag. All right. Keep it up, keep it up. This is our last round. This time we're doing crossover punches, single, single, doubles. You ready?
Work.
Single,
Round
single,
8.
double. Single, single, double. Single, single, double. Single, single, double. Good. Double. Double. Good, and shake it out.
Rest.
Nice work. Grab some water. Moving on. All right, friends, here we are. We're doing a hinge to a row. So it's a multi-movement. So for the seated version, what it looks like is what my dad's doing. Heels are in the ground, toes are pointed up. We're hinging forward. So you're gonna hinge forward. Then you're gonna row, pull those elbows up nice and tight, squeezing the shoulder blades. Lengthen those arms, and then you're gonna sit up nice and tall. Good, and then do it again. Hinge, row, lengthen, sit up. Good, pushing through those heels every time you sit up. We're working the back side of our legs, postural muscles. If you are standing with me, we're gonna do that kind of same movement. Feet shoulder width apart. I'm gonna hinge, row, and sit up. You ready? Let's go. 20 seconds hard. So hinge,
Work.
row,
Round 1.
lengthen, sit up nice and tall. Good. Hinge, row, lengthen, sit up. Good. Squeeze in those shoulder blades. Push through those heels. Think about those glutes, those back muscles. Rest. Good. We got 3 more, just like that. This standing option requires a lot more balance, so if that's trouble for you, you can always do it seated like so. Are you ready? Here we go. Hinge,
Work.
row,
Round 2.
lengthen, and sit up. I want you to keep those elbows really tucked in nice and tight as you squeeze those shoulder blades back, squeezing in the shoulders. Good. Try to keep the back flat. And I'm kind of letting my eyes follow the
Rest.
movement of my body so I don't strain my neck. So we really don't want to look up when we're doing these movements. Let those eyes follow. Here we go. We got 2 more. If you're here with me, let's go. Hinge,
Round
row,
3.
lengthen, and sit up. If you're here with me standing, I always think about my glutes before I stand. That helps protect my lower back. Good. If you have to say it out loud, that's also helpful. So hinge, row, lengthen, and stand.
Rest.
Good. I think we might have 1 more. Here's the beauty of it telling us what to do. Are you ready?
Work. Round 4.
Round number 4, last one here. Good. Hinge, row, lengthen, and stand. Hinge, row, lengthen, and sit up. Hinge, row, lengthen, sit up. Nice. The Tabata kind of helps us with some repetition. Drop those weights.
Rest.
We're moving into one of my favorite moves, cherry pickers. Our seated option, hands are coming up to the sky, hands to the hips. You're gonna reach it forward towards the screen. Let's go.
Work.
Reach. And
Round 5.
good. So this is a good option if it makes you dizzy. Another option is you touch those ankles, but bending over can often make people dizzy, so that might be a lot. If you're standing, you're just doing a mini squat, reaching up to the sky. This is gonna be your higher intensity option. Rest. Catch your breath, shake it out. Again, seated, standing option. Either one is good because when we reach our arms up overhead, you're working that cardio. Let's go. Hands to the sky, hands to hips down to the ground, or reach. I kind of like to do this reaching forward because it makes me feel like I'm on a rower. Plus, it's working your core. You reach it forward. Just don't want you falling out of your chair. Nice. Woo! Rest.
Rest.
We got 40 seconds of work left. 2 rounds of 20 seconds. Come on. You ready? You ready? Cherry pickers. Let's go. Let's go.
Work. Round 7.
Again, you can do this option, touching those ankles, reaching up to the sky, or reach it forward. If it's too fast, slow it down. Good. Keep it up. Woo! Can you give me 1 more? We got 20 seconds of work. We'll take a break, grab some water. Y'all are doing great. Keep it up. Let's go.
Work. Round 8.
Round number 8. It's what I like to hear. Last one. Come on. You should feel a little out of breath. Whew. Blood should be pumping. That is the purpose of cardiovascular exercise. Woo. Heart and lung function.
Rest.
Nice job. Grab some water. Then I want you to grab your theraband or your weights because we're going to be working our triceps next. All right, friends, we're working our triceps next, the back of our arms. So if you've got a theraband like my dad, you're gonna hold that band up nice and high, elbows are bent. You're gonna extend one arm out, control the weight back, extend the other arm out. You're really gonna feel it in the back of that arm. If you don't have a theraband, you can use weights. If you don't wanna use weights, drop them. Again, seated or standing, hold those elbows up nice and high, posture's nice and strong. When that whistle blows, we're gonna work. You ready? Let's go. Here we go. Extend it out and bring it back. Out. Good. Extend that arm out and then control it back. So don't let that TheraBand pull you back. You are in control. Nice. So if you got these weights, our elbows are up nice and high, just like they are. Good. Quick little rest. Shake out those shoulders.
Rest.
If the weights get too heavy, you can always drop it. Again, my arms are up high, elbows are up high, and I'm extending straight out, squeezing in the back of the arm, thinking about that muscle too. Here we go. 20 seconds of work.
Round 2.
Check in with your posture. Is your core engaged? Are you sitting up nice and tall? Or standing up nice and tall? Good. You should feel this in the back of the arm. You should feel this in your traps, which are the tops of your shoulders. Good. Good. Rest. Shake it out.
Rest.
We got 2 more, just like that. And then this is your last bit of strength. Then we got some cardio, and then we'll finish with core. See, you're almost done. We got this. Here we go.
Work.
Extend.
Round 3.
Round number 3. Let's go. 1 more after this of this strength move. Good. Looks good. Keep working hard, friends. Keep breathing. I usually exhale as I reach, inhale as I come back. Good. Anytime we're doing like the biggest movement with any like strengthening, we always want to exhale. That's like a power breath. Gives you a little bit more oomph to push the weight. Let's go. Last set.
Work. Round 4.
Good. You're also engaging in your core. Our core is working this entire time we're working out. Sometimes we just don't notice it until we start breathing intentionally. Good. You're almost finished. Ooh, these weights are getting heavy. Drop those weights.
Rest.
Are you ready to work your brain? We're going wide, wide, narrow, narrow with those feet. So my dad's gonna hang onto his chair. You're gonna walk wide,
Work.
wide, narrow,
Round
narrow with those
5.
feet. If you have to say it out loud, that's helpful. So I'm going out with the right, out with the left, in with the right, in with the left. Once you figure it out, speed it up. Wide, wide, narrow, narrow. You're challenging your brain. Even if we mess up, we're still moving our body. Good. So if lower body doesn't work, you can always use your arms. Really big, wide, wide, narrow, narrow, kind of punching it out. Again, that standing option, wide, wide, narrow, narrow. Here we go.
Work.
Wide, wide, narrow,
Round
narrow.
6.
Good. It's challenging, but again, if you say it out loud, if I go wide, wide, narrow, narrow, wide, wide. Sometimes if I use my hands too, it helps. Good. Now, if you want to work through these rest breaks, go for it. More reps, kids, never hurt anybody. So if you want to keep working,
Rest.
go for it. So again, wide, wide, narrow, narrow. Wide, wide, narrow, narrow. By the end, you're not only going to be physically tired, you might be mentally
Round
tired
7.
too. Keep it up. Wide, wide, narrow, narrow. Good. Narrow, narrow. Yep, you got it. And if you get that beat, you can stick with it. Good. Wide, wide, narrow, narrow. Quick rest. Nice.
Rest.
All right, we got 1 more round. Final round, I think. You never know. Here we go. Wide, wide, narrow,
Round
narrow.
8.
Round number 8, last bit of cardio. If you can speed it up, let's go. Good. Yep. Pump those arms if you can. Nice. Keep it up, keep it up. We'll finish with core. You got it. Work that brain, work that body. Beautiful.
Rest.
You're gonna be physically and mentally tired. Go ahead and take a seat. All right, friends, we've got 8 minutes left of work, 2 rounds of core. First round, we're gonna be doing a weighted crunch or a weighted sit-up. So, here, grab 1 weight. You're gonna sit on the edge of your chair, weights at our chest. We're gonna lean back, touch those shoulder blades to the back of your chair. Exhale, bring those elbows to knees, and then lean it back. Good, and then exhale, elbows to knees. Just like that, we're gonna go 4 rounds of those. Then we're gonna do 4 rounds of penguins. Penguins are working our obliques. Lean it down to the right and down to the left. You're gonna feel it right here in the side of your core. You can use weights, no weights, standing option. I'm in a little bit of a squat and I lean it down. I'm dragging that pinky towards my knee, keeping my chest up nice and high. All right? That's what our next 2 exercises are going to be. So grab a swig of water and let's get moving.
Chest, correct?
Yep, on your chest. Are you ready? When that whistle blows, lean it back.
Work.
Exhale,
Round
elbows to
1.
knees. Inhale back, exhale, elbows to knees. As you breathe out, we're engaging our core. This weight just adds extra resistance. So if the weight ever gets too heavy, if you're like, man, I can't do that, drop the weight. Nice, quick little rest. Good, sitting up nice and tall, core stays nice and engaged. We're gonna do that again. 3 more rounds of that. Weights at our chest. Here we go. Inhale back, exhale forward, elbows to knees. Often I've seen people kind of like lean back and look up to the ceiling, but I really want you to try to keep eyes forward. Helps keep your back flat, helps not strain your neck. Good. Rest. Good.
Rest.
2 more. Just like that. When we sit on the edge of our chair, it really kind of engages our core. Weights at our chest. I'm going to add a little bit of spice. If you want to add it, go for it. So what we're going to do is we're going to lean back, and as we exhale forward, I want you to press that weight forward. Woo! Adds a little bit of chest. Nice. Perfect. If reaching forward's too much, you just keep with those elbows to knees. Nice. Rest.
Rest.
I think we got 1 more of that. Then we'll move on to penguins. Again, if that spicy option's not for you, you just stick with the good old elbows to knees. Here we go, last round.
Round 4.
Round number 4. Good. Yep, you can stick with my dad at that challenge. I always say if you can challenge yourself, you know we don't change if we don't challenge ourselves, right? Good. Who knew you could work your core from a chair, right? Good, good. Go ahead and drop your weight.
Rest.
We're moving on to those penguins. So sitting up nice and tall, hands are down by our side, and I'm leaning those fingertips to the right, and then leaning those fingertips to the left. Good. Chest stays up nice and high. I don't have to lean too far, and I can feel my abs engaged. Good. Nice, slow and controlled. Good. Good. Check in with that posture. We sit up nice and tall. We're lengthening our spine. Good. Nice little. You can do a lot of little twists. All right. Got 3 more just like that. Now, if you want to try the standing option, we're standing. Feet are nice and wide, slide bend in those knees, and release.
Round 6.
You can see why they call him a penguin, because you kind of look like a penguin. Nice. Keep that core nice and strong. Lean it down to the sides. For the last 2 rounds, I'll add a little bit of a spicy option. If you want to use it, go for it. So we're going to kind of go 2 to the right and then 2 to the left. Cool. Just kind of going to add a little fun vibe. So 2 to the right.
Round
Woo!
7.
Just challenges your balance. 2 to the left. Good. Kind of a little pulse. Pulse. Nice. The last round, if you want to keep this going, you can. If you want to go back to singles, you can do that as well. Yeah, you should feel it right in here. Nice. Good. We got 20 more seconds when the whistle blows. Here we go. I'm going to go back to those singles.
8.
Round number 8, last 20 seconds. Good. You can go to those 2 or the singles. Seated or standing option. Our very last round are some of my favorite core moves. Gotta save the best for the last, right? Let's go. All right, our final round. Grab a swig of water first, and then I'll show you what we're doing. All right, friends, last round, best round. First exercise is the starfish. It's my favorite. You kind of lean down, touch those shins, and then you're gonna open up the arms nice and big into a Y, leaning it back slightly, and then exhale as you bring that chest back towards, like so. If you wanna incorporate lower body, you totally can. That's gonna add a much more difficult challenge, but I love it. All right, so we're going 4 rounds of starfish. Then for our wood chop press, we'll either grab a weight or no weight, and we're gonna press up to the sky, twist to the right hip, press up to the sky, twist to the left hip. You ready? Starting with those starfish, feet can be together. Lean it down, touch those shins.
Work.
Open up nice and big into
Round
that Y.
one.
And then exhale, come back. So we're really crunching forward as we bring that chest back towards those thighs. Again, if you want to incorporate that lower body, you're working inner thighs, glutes, and core. Good. Quick little rest.
Rest.
20 seconds of rest. 3 more rounds just like that. As you open up those arms nice and big, lean back slightly, core is engaged, but don't open up your arms and look to the ceiling. You'll strain your neck.
Round
Let's go.
2.
Big arms up. So keep your arms or eyes to the screen. Good. Nice. Moon. Let's go. A little bit of cardio and core. Rest.
Rest.
Because we're reaching our arms up to the sky, so we're really getting that heart rate up as we reach those arms, squeeze in the shoulder blades, pull those thumbs back. Here we go. Lean it down. Lean
Round
open.
3.
I think this is round number 3, so we got 1 more starfish, 4 wood chop presses, and then we'll stretch it out and call it a day. Let's go. Nice. Rest. Can you feel these? Yeah. All right, last round right here. Last bit of starfish. Let's go.
Work. Round 4.
Round number 4. Yes, including the legs is like, oh, that's too much. It might start hurting in those hip flexors. Then you just go without. But it's a good challenge. You're gonna feel these tomorrow. You'll think of me, you know, which is always a great thing. Grab that weight. We're going for those wood chop presses. Working the shoulders, working the core. So I'm holding the weight at my chest. I'm gonna press it up to the sky and then
Round
slowly
5.
twist to one hip. Exhale as I reach and then slowly twist to the other hip. Good, so I'm following my eyes with that weight as I touch one hip and then the other hip. Good. So reach and twist. Good. Nice, rest. So if twisting all the way kind of hurts your back, another great option is you reach up to the sky and almost like you're passing a dish at Thanksgiving, okay? Here we go. So reach it up to the sky and then just twist and then reach and then twist to the other side. Good. So we're just alternating sides. Good. Keeping those knees forward. Only our top half is twisting. Challenging. Good. Good. So you decide which version feels better. Sometimes this twist can feel a little in our back. That's why I like this one. So, all right, 2 more rounds. Let's go.
Work. Round 7.
Round number 7. Good. So almost like passing the plate. Whatever your favorite food is, stuffing for me. Good. You can also go back to that twist. Whichever version feels good to you. Last round, best round, last 20 seconds, and then we stretch it out. Let's go. Here we go, here we go. Press.
Work.
Either
Round
twist or
8.
pass. Good. Press, twist, or pass. You decide. So either pass and pass. Good. Eyes follow that weight. So if I'm twisting, I'm looking to the right. If I'm twisting to the left, I'm looking to the left. And rest.
Rest.
If you're working out with a buddy, give him a high five. Woo! You did it. Full body workout, Tabata style. Let's stretch it out. Oh, awesome job, friends. Heart rate might be up there, so we're just gonna take a couple big deep breaths, just kind of calm our heart rate down, check back in with our body. Similar way we started, just like a nice little body scan of just, how am I feeling now? So wherever you're at, you can kind of get comfortable. I just want you to inhale through the nose for 4 counts. 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale through the mouth for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 4, 3. So this time I want you to pull those shoulders up to your ears and tense, tense, tense for 4, 3, 2. And as you exhale, I want you to let those shoulders relax, melt back into your body. Good. Do that one more time. Tense up those shoulders, pull those shoulders up to those ears. And then as you exhale, let those shoulders relax and melt into your body. Good. We're going to kind of stretch from our head to our toes. So I want you to bring your right ear to your right shoulder and then extend that left arm down to your side. Sometimes I can place my hand on top of my head, so you're going to feel a nice stretch. So right ear to right shoulder. There you go. You can bring your right hand and place it on top of your head. There you go. Play with the angle of your chin to your chest, but be aware that you might feel like weird electric zings. Good. We're going to inhale, head comes back up to neutral. Left ear to left shoulder. Left hand comes on top of our head and then reach right arm down. Again, we're playing with the angle of our chin to our chest. We hold a lot of tension in our necks. This is a really great way to stretch out our neck. Inhale, head comes back up to neutral. Perfect. All right, inhale, arms up overhead, lengthen in the spine, palms together, reach. This is what we like to call extended mountain pose. Lengthen in the spine, big breath in. Exhale, reach arms back behind. Usually I just grab my chair, clasp hands behind my back, but I'm opening up my chest nice and big. Fill up those lungs. Getting a nice stretch kind of in our chest. Good. As we breathe in. And exhale, round in the back, reach arms forward like you're hugging a tree, getting a nice stretch in those shoulder blades. All those rows and jumping jacks, that'll get you. Open up arms nice and big, pull fingertips up to the sky into a warrior 2 pose, like so. Exhale, one arm comes across our chest, hug that arm to your chest, and then rotate in the wrist. I don't know about you, but working out with a buddy is a whole lot more fun, huh, Dad? Yep. Open up those arms into that warrior 2 pose again, pull fingertips up to the sky. Nice stretch in the forearms. Exhale, other arm comes across the body. Rotate in that wrist. If you've not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, go click that subscribe button so that you don't miss a workout. Lots of options, seated standing options, gentle movement options for those days you need a little bit slower option. It's a good one too. Good. Exhale in. Shake out those arms. Perfect. All right, we're going to do a little bit of a spinal twist. So knees stay forward, and I'm just going to twist my top half of my body and twist to the right, placing left hand on that thigh. Good. Nice little spinal twist here. Another good option for that chest is that right arm can reach to that back wall, getting a really nice stretch in the chest. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, come back to neutral. Good. Nice big breath in. Exhale, twist to the other side. Good. Perfect. Reach that other arm back. Nice stretch in the chest. Big breath in here. Exhale and come back to center. Nice. Let's stretch out our lower body. So I want you to grab underneath your right knee, pull that knee up to your chest, point and flex the toe, or rotate in the ankle, getting some nice ankle mobility. As we inhale and pull that knee up towards our chest, we're going to exhale, lengthen that leg long, heels in the ground, toes pointed up, and we're going to hinge forward and reach. Maybe you can only reach to your knee or your shin or your toes. You play around with it. Getting a nice stretch in that hamstring. Stretching is really important for range of motion, flexibility. It helps with spasticity in those tight muscles. But now that our muscles are nice and warm, we can hold these stretches for a little bit longer. Good. Grab underneath that knee, pull the knee up, place the ankle on top of your thigh into a nice L shape. As we breathe in and exhale, I want you to bring that chest towards that bent leg. Feel a nice stretch. So sometimes I like to push on this knee, but be aware of your own body and its limitations. But you should feel a nice stretch in the glute, hip. Good. If you need to stay in these stretches longer, go for it. But I'm going to pull that knee up, place the foot back onto the floor, and we'll go the other side. Hug that other knee up towards our chest. Rotating the ankle, point and flex the toe. Nice. Big breath in as we hug that knee to our chest. Exhale, lengthen leg long. Good, and then hinge it forward. Yep, Be aware of like the tightness in our muscles. Sometimes I don't even need to even like reach. I can just push a little bit into that hamstring and I can feel it. Good. Breathing and stretching is important, so every time you like exhale, you try to sink a little deeper if you can, but good. Now we're gonna pull that knee up, place the ankle on top of our thigh, hinge it forward. I always have one side that's much tighter than the other, so just be aware of that. Hug that knee up. Place the foot onto the floor. One more big breath in up to the sky. Exhale it out, and boom, you did it. We are stronger than whatever we are going through today. High five, fist bump. Thanks so much for joining me, friends, and make sure to join me back for another Keep Moving with Emily. Bye.